Hey, what's up guys? This is Roj. In this video we will render a pre-textured SketchUp model using Twinmotion 2024.1. I hope you like it and it will be useful for your learning. Let's go. So to do the correct import from SketchUp, we will go to the File tab, Import, and then we will leave the collapse option as collapse by material. Remembering that to navigate through the scene we use the W, S, A, and D keys. And to accelerate we hold Shift. To increase or decrease, select between buttons 1 to 5. We choose a first angle by positioning the camera and save an initial scene. We will adjust it later. In this scene we will delete the starting base and the starting ground, but in another case they can also be used. We configure the size of our image. Here I am using an ideal proportion for posting on social media, but you can choose which one will be best for you. Just keep in mind that the larger the dimension, the longer the rendering takes. We continue to make further adjustments that may be at your discretion. Then we will choose the path tracer method with high quality. We removed the denoiser for testing, but we can activate it again later. We make further adjustments. As I said, you can choose other values, but in this scene, we will do it this way and see how it goes. All of this can be adjusted later. We activate the lighting through HDRI and choose from the library, but we could also import an HDRI file from another location. If you make changes to the scene, you must update it. I continue to make some basic adjustments. If you have any questions about this, please leave your comment and I will answer your questions. Okay, let's start applying and configuring the scene materials. Follow how I do. You can test different settings for your material in your scene and see which looks best. Whenever you want, you can make changes to SketchUp and update your model. Here we apply a different texture to the grass, so only where we want our grass will be applied, so that it doesn't weigh down the scene. After applying the base of our grass, we will add the grasses in 3D with scatter. you can test different settings for your material in your scene and see which looks best. Let's add some lighting to bring more realism to our scene. In this case, we're doing a cloudy scene, so artificial lighting is essential to bring harmony and focal points. Now we will apply some trees and vegetation to the scene, always trying to leave them natural, without repetition and randomizing. It's a very intuitive process. Remember not to overdo it. Here we will use the brush to add vertical vegetation to our wall. Look for the brushable ivy for this, or you'll need to add plants manually. We put some crack decals on the asphalt. Let's now set up a scene for a video animation. Follow how I do. We need to configure our environment and lighting because we are going to use the Lumen lighting method, which is lighter and faster for animations, so I recommend you use it and you will have great results. We added more scenes to bring a more interesting final animation. You can make as many as you want, always configuring it in the best way possible. Here I place the fade in and fade out effects within the Twinmotion editor itself, which brings more agility, not requiring editing later. Using the paint tool, we now add some more surrounding vegetation so that our animation can be more detailed and realistic. We can place animated cars and people in our scene. In this case, I will just place the cars and then we will export our animation. And here I configure a 4K scene in the proportions of the cover of our YouTube video and export the image. And this is the final result of our animation at 24 frames per second without any type of post-production. We can also improve our reflections and do more image treatments for a better result. You can improve the number of frames per second and the resolution above 4K, which will bring more quality but will take longer to render the animation. And here is the result of our rendered image for social media. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, which is the way I work. You can improve and do much better. Share with me in the comments what you think, and if you have any questions, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. This was Studio Vroj.